Collective, what's good, family? How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? I hope you're doing well. Okay, I really truly do. Let's get into some energy and see what's going on. What does the divine need us to know, want us to know? Confirmation, clarity, comfort, all that good stuff. You know, um, we gonna see. I'm gonna use this. I don't even know what it's called. Yet. It's not really a deck. It's like a mood card deck thingy for emotional regulation or for children who need to, understand their feelings. But it works, so we're gonna use it and see what's going on in the energies. I like this deck. It's cute. All right, we have Miss Scared. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's see what's going on. I'm doing great. I'm feeling good this rising. You know? All right. Spirit, what's going on in the universe? So, what we need to know. Okay, that was a lot. Maybe not so many. Maybe not so many spirits. Thank you kindly. Uh-oh. Who this? Mm. Who is this Miss Explosive? Somebody's upset. Somebody's angry. Ooh, you go get in trouble. I'ma tell mom. Somebody is upset about something. What's going on, Spirit? Who these angry folks? These angry birds out here. Angry birds. Miss Strong. Oh. They either have strong rage or they're enraged at your strength. Mm. They're enraged at your strength. Well, tough titty. Okay. Miss Explosive is like a volcano erupting. She yells and hits everything in sight. They hit and shit and shit. They punching holes in walls and whatnot. I remember when I had them good anger problems, during my first marriage. Uh, and I remember he had upset me and I just punched a hole in the wall. I've healed. Okay. I've healed. But yeah, it can be like that sometimes. Somebody is upset, they breaking stuff, from pillows to tables. As her anger explodes, she just hitting stuff. Mr. Strong, Mr. Strong never gives up. He might fall, but he always gets back up. You keep getting back up. Collective Day is mad because you keep getting back up. I'll try again, he says. Even bad grades never stop him. I don't know. Maybe somebody's in school. Okay. I don't know. Maybe you're in college and one of your parents got upset because you're not doing well in school, but you're gonna get back up. That might be a sidebar for somebody. Miss Brave. Mm-hmm. Miss Brave isn't afraid to climb trees or speak in front of the class. She always says, I believe in myself and you can too. So you're showing up very strong and very brave. Somebody is showing up very angry, okay? And stressed. I'm going to put your energy over here. Let me just separate y'all because, see, I'm gonna separate y'all down here. Put this one in timeout. Turn they back to the wall. You know what I'm saying? We'll have to move their color on red for the end of the day out. Miss Stress. Miss Stress has a million things to do at once. She runs around everywhere and keeps repeating, I'll never have time. I'll never have time. Okay, so they're angry and they're stressed about something. It's like they have a deadline of some sort. Now, I'm not sure yet what this has to do with you. Give me one more. That was way more. Whenever I say one more, they give me like 12. If I don't say nothing, I get one more. So let me just see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Miss Delighted. Okay. You're in beautiful energy, You're in beautiful as you should be. Okay? You're in beautiful energy. I like this. And somebody is straight up panicking. Okay. It feels like somebody is chasing your energy down, trying to catch up with you, trying to catch up with you. Okay. Let's get some more. Let's get something else. What is, I'm gonna put this. I put it right here. Okay. What's going on? They're trying to catch up with the collective. Why? Why do they even need to catch up with the collective? Um, let's go here and play with these in a while. Why do they need to catch up with the collective? A big break is coming through. I saw the big break card on the split of the day. So you might be heading towards something. You friend zoned someone, possibly you friend zoned or you cut off somebody and or they friend zoned you. Maybe this was someone you did at one time have a soul contract with. All right. And you know, you had to walk away from it because they wasn't acting right. I don't know. They're trying to make a comeback into your life. They're angry though, and they're stressed and they're panicked. Bounce back. Mm-hmm. Okay. Tell us more about this connection. Um, the situation. Okay. From the collective to this individual and their energy who's trying to spin the block, trying to catch up with you for one. Self-made fell out in the reverse kind of violently and it landed on the Miss Explosive. They're angry about the, let me show you. Self-made. Independent success, overcoming odds, creating your own path built from nothing. They're angry over nothing. It's also given they're angry because they're codependent and you're nowhere around for them to latch hold to you. They get angry over the slightest little thing, so they get angry over nothing. Anything makes them kind of pop off. Okay. And it might not even be like they're angry necessarily over you, but they're angry at other things going on in their environment, other people they get angry with. They kind of got a quick temper with folk because really they feel under pressure because their mind and their energy is really wanting to get back towards you in some capacity for some reason. Okay. Um, they're not having success at overcoming some sort of odds here, and it's pissing them off. Energy vampire. I'm gonna sit that up here at the top because I feel like this is somebody who is trying to get back to your energy. All right, draining connections, toxic influence, protect your energy. Time to cut cords. Tell me more. Self-made, broken promises. They're having a hard time breaking away from something or someone in their life. Mm. Clarify mistressed. What they stressed about? Blind date, surprise meeting, unexpected chemistry, awkward introductions, could be love or disaster. Okay. It feels like they're stressed. There's something about you meeting this individual that they didn't expect. I think the chemistry was there, the attraction was there, but it's something about you meeting them that they did not see with blind date. That's what it's giving me. They did not see possibly the deeper soul connection that you actually had. Maybe they just kept it surficial. You know, they didn't want to go any deeper. They didn't want to perceive it any deeper. They just felt like, you know, this person is attractive. Woo, woo, woo. Maybe I could get in, get what I can, get out, whatever the case may be. But it seems like if you're in separation from this person or you no longer deal with this person, they're having lingering feelings. They're unable to get out of the way they feel. So it's stressing them because it's like, how do I get back to the collective? I didn't know it was that deep of a connection. Hmm. Retirement goals that they don't want to be over. Okay. They don't want the connection to be over. Hello. Wake up. Um, long-term stability, future planning, relaxation earned, living the dream. They're not able to let something go. This person is not able to let meeting you or being connected to you at some point in the past, they're not able to let that go. Okay. They may be repeating some sort of pattern in their life. All right. They may be experiencing a lot of deja vu moments. A lot of things around them may remind them of you. Could be random things. Okay. Things that you don't even know that reminds them of you. Well, it looks like the soul contract is broken through your ascension. Okay. So this is something that is not going to be, like you're not giving any energy towards it. You're not working on it. This person didn't want to work on it when they knew you. Maybe they did not, again, sense that it was all that deep. So they kind of took it lightly and ended up, you ended up ascending out of this soul contract. I did a reading last night, yesterday, about your Akashic records being changed as it relates to who your divine partner will be. Okay, if you did not watch that reading, I will put it on the end title thing at the end, and you can check it out. Mr. Panic Spirit, clarify that. It's like an alarm is going off in their head. Recharge in the reverse. What is going on with the Zoom around here? Hold on, fam. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Let's see if I can fix that real quick. Like, there we go. No, that's not there we go. Well, whatever. I'll fix it later. Anyway, I think it's because I put up my lush grass wall. Do you like it? I'm not done yet. It's a lot more that's coming, but it's nice. I like it. Okay. Mr. Panic, mental rest. Mm, wow. They panicking. Emotional recovery. Take a break. Come back stronger. Okay, so they're trying to really get back into your life. Bro, they feel some pressure. They can't rest. They can't let something go. Wake up call came out this way, landed on the recharge. Spiritual awakening, sudden clarity, urgent awareness, can't ignore anymore. So they're running on all cylinders, is what I just heard, which is why they're having these bouts of pistivity. They having these bouts of temperamentalness, okay? Like, damn, calm down, little mama, calm down. Big break. They're very nervous about getting some or becoming aware of something. What is this big break? Because see, that was the card that was lurking in the energy. Glow up. Career turning point, major opportunity, life changing moment. This is it. They're waiting on a call. Maybe from you. I don't know. I don't know. Who are they waiting on a call from? A secret admirer. Anonymous notes. Unknown interest. Someone's watching. Okay, what is this big break that's got these people strung up like this, Spirit? What's got these big people? What's these big people? Big people. Maybe you about to get a big break or something. Maybe some big wigs. or about to reach out to your collective and offer you an opportunity for something. Maybe, I don't know. Somebody about to have a breakthrough. Somebody, I don't know, this person is like they're trying to catch up with you because maybe they can foresee that you're about to experience this big break, or maybe you already have, honey. Maybe you already have experienced this. It's like they're trying to do the work now. False alarm. False alarm. Money moves. Trust the signs. Okay. Clarify, Mr. Strong. What is the collective? Okay. We have booked and busy. You are giving no time or attention to any of this. Okay. You're not concerned about the meeting of this re-meeting with this individual. You're not concerned about no you flowing. You don't have no deadlines. You ain't got no pressure on you. You know what I'm saying? You're not giving any interest to this individual while they are in the sidelines um panicking. We have no filter. Speaking your truth, authentic communication, raw and honest. This is how I really feel. I don't know if you are, speaking your truth or you spoke your truth to this individual. It feels like you've washed your hands of it. All right, the storm blew in. Possibly this individual, this situation was a little bit of a storm, was a little tumultuous. It blew in, but you held on. Okay, you don't. It feels like you don't have anything to say. Is what I'm getting. Yeah, you don't have anything more to say to whomever this is. Peace despite chaos, calm attitude, detachment from negativity, not my drama. Right. You may also know that this person's with them comes this energy of like chaos. You understand what I'm saying? With them, when if you let them back in or if you speak to them, it's just chaos. This is a chaotic energy of an individual. So you are remaining unbothered, breaking the cycle. So you were brave and you broke a cycle here with somebody. I like it. Okay. I like it. Ending harmful patterns, freedom from repetition, new beginnings. It stops with me. Catfish. Pretending to be someone else online, fake profile, deceptive images, not who you think I am. This had a lot to do with your recovery of your own identity. We go through things in relationships and people with people, and we can learn very powerful and pivotal lessons, life lessons, through the people that we open up our heart to, whether it be family, friends, lovers, etc., 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 right? So it looks like you learned a lesson. You broke the cycle of these fake catfishy connections where you're showing up masking, they're showing up masking. It causes a whole chaotic storm in both lives. You have broke a cycle that has everything to do with you. This person here, okay, a situation in the past. Yeah, it happened. All right. But this has to do with you healing, you being brave enough to do the healing work. I love it. Situational single, temporary loneliness, choosing solitude, waiting for better, not settling. Bet, bet right there. Not settling. So you were brave to break a cycle, to find what you really desire, to find who you really are, to see situations for what they really are. Okay. And you're choosing not to settle. And this is causing you to have this major, 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 major glow up. Major glow up. So now you, if you and this individual were mirroring each other, like opposite sides to each other, you're no longer mirroring this person. Okay. You're no longer mirroring them at all. So there's that. Because I always wonder with this card why the girl in the mirror and the woman standing here in all this good sunlight look nothing like each other. Okay. I mean, like they're literally two total different people. So there's no mirroring taking place. You've gone on this self improvement journey. What you saw in the mirror at one time is not who you really are. So you found who you really are. Okay. Finding your confidence, a personal transformation. You're coming back better than ever. Clarify, Miss Delighted. Rapid rise, sudden recognition, unexpected breakthroughs, all eyes on me. You're delighted. Okay. You're stepping into the spotlight. You found your own divine light. All right. You're being recognized in some sort of, you know, in some sort of way. This connection was a false alarm. Okay. I'm hearing a false flame though. It was a wake up call, but it was a false flame. Hidden agenda. Secret intentions, manipulation disguised as kindness, hidden motivations, too helpful to trust. This person didn't trust you. They thought you had a hidden agenda. They think you have a hidden agenda. This is at the period where y'all were mirroring each other, which is no longer taking place. Y'all are not mirroring each other anymore. But when you were, this person thought that you had a hidden agenda, that you were too helpful to trust, that the kindness that you showed, that all of that beautiful energy that you showed, that is authentically you, even though you had to do some healing, maybe learning who to give, how much to give that kindness to, or the connection, or you're allowing them in your energy, or you giving them, time and space and allowing them to entertain themselves with whatever the case may be. You had to learn how to balance that, but it was your true energy. This person thought you were too helpful to trust. You had a hidden agenda. And this is when the mirroring was taking place. Clarify overnight success, deep fake, convincing lies, alter truth, virtual deception. Seeing is no longer believing. So as you're stepping into this spotlight, I feel like what people thought was fake about you, or what this individual thought was fake about you, they no longer even can believe that, because it's evident by your growth, it's evident by your success that that is who you really were. Okay. Toxic love behind the mask. And then we have the soul contract in reverse. Yeah. You're also delighted that now you can see the real and the fake, the real from the fake. You can see it. When people are masking, when toxic love is at play. So you're not creating any more binding contracts, soul contracts, and all of that. You are independent, individualized. There's a message that might be coming through to you. Someone may reach out to you. Maybe many people reach out to you because you do have this exposure in some way. Could just be your energy right now. But you are quick to leave people on red. So it could be a lot of past people, a lot of past situations, or just this individual that you left on red. Ignore messages, waiting anxiously, no replies. Maybe they're just busy. And you are. You're busy. You're busy being great. Let's get another deck here. Because what do they want? So, I'm going to get just a few of these. What is this card? It don't even belong in here. Union. In the reverse, upright. They want a union. A reunion with you. They want to reconnect. Tell us more. What do they want? Ace of Swords. That is the truth. They want a reunion. Okay. We have a Queen of Pentacles and the reverse Two of Swords. Somebody chose not to nurture something, not to participate, not to give. It looks like they chose the wrong path, or that was the wrong decision. We have the Five of Wands. Now they're in conflict, in competition with your North Node, with, you know what I mean, with your destiny, with your fate, with your good energy, with your abundance and your prosperity. They're fighting because, you know, they're fighting with themselves, that is, because you're not wanting to collaborate any longer, and they don't like this, and they don't like you for it, possibly. But yet they want a reunion, but they out here as a hater. Now, like I said, they could be, for some of you, not liking the fact that you don't want to collaborate, but for some of you, they really don't like you. Okay, they don't really like you. All right. So, uh, tell us more. They're trying to play innocent. Okay, just touch the Two of Swords in reverse. Or they're thinking that they're innocent, or they're thinking that you victim. Okay, so that explains all of this over here. While you're in delight, while you are over here minding your business, you know, enjoying whatever this is you have cultivated for yourself, bro. Like, while you are over here doing your thing, they think that you are still masking, that you are still mirroring, and none of that is taking place for you. Okay, so because what I have is innocent, Nine of Swords, okay, and divine guidance. Divine. They're under some sort of delusion that you are victimizing them, or you have victimized them. So basically, the more you glow up, the more angry they get, because they are trying to figure out, if they are the victim, how is it that you are over here being blessed? If you did something to them and they are your victim and you are the perpetrator, how is it that you are having this glow up season? How is it that you're over here in delight in your life? That's the problem. They think you done them some wrong. All because you no longer want to collaborate. Ten of Pentacles coming out sideways, landing on top of the Two of Swords, and up underneath the energy vampire. Clarify. The Four of Swords are on the bottom. They might be having some money problems. They may be trying to overcome. They may be feeling very tired and energetically drained. Okay, they're not able to see their own path. They're asleep to their own ascension. Passion, Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, sideways. So there's a king of, who the hell is the King of Pentacles? Who is the King of Pentacles? So we have a reverse Queen of Pentacles, and now we have an upright King of Pentacles. This looks like somebody that the Queen of Wands. Who is the Queen of Wands? With this Eight of Swords coming out, it's like they're stuck physically and within. There's inner turmoil as well. They may be having a hard time trying to find their way out of a situation. They just don't have no direction. They don't have no inner direction. They don't have no direction outside of their life. They just don't have no direction, honey. They don't know which way to go. Who is this Queen of Wands and this King of Pentacles? Okay, so this may be a relationship that they're hiding. I don't know who they're hiding it from. Divine partner or a hidden connection. This could be a, hold up. There's a divine partner that's getting ready to come towards somebody. Somebody is single right now. You're single right now, but you're not about to be for long. I don't know if this person knows. I don't know if they know this or they are speculating. You know what I'm saying? They speculating around here. Something's definitely hidden to you about this divine partner, this King of Wands, King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, this passionate connection. This is something that hasn't revealed itself to you yet. I feel like this person still wants to be your divine partner, but there's somebody else. Yeah, that past situation is karmic. So there's that. All right. But there is a Ten of Cups situation here. They don't want you to have it. They don't want you to go towards it. They don't want someone to take action. They're investigating. They're watching you. They're spying, trying to see, have you met someone else? They know you're going to have the opportunities. Okay. You might already have options. They also are aware that spirit is going to lead you to a divine partner. Of course, if that's what the collective is wanting. They're trying to figure out, has it come yet? Why? Why? Why are you in the collective's business like this? Obsessed? Yeah. Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, the Empress, the intuitive Kev, baby. Huh. Well, collective, you have a past person that's still trying to hold on to you and still very upset because they think you're phony. Okay, it doesn't matter what they think because they can't see their hand in front of their face. Okay, they have no sight. All right, for their own life. So it doesn't matter what they see in you, whatever they think they see in you, whatever they think they see in, it's all discombobulated anyway because they don't have no inner sight. They two eyes, they might be wearing glasses and stuff. Well, ain't nothing wrong wearing glasses. I'm probably going to eventually need some because I'm a girl getting older. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, ain't nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is, they need some new medicine on their glasses. They ain't got no money to go get the medicine. Okay. They got no money to go, whatever that is they do with the glasses as your eyesight, get a little worse. Then you have to go and get your, prescription adjusted and everything. They don't have any money to do that. So they're wearing like glasses from like 5 years ago. So they're really having a hard time seeing, they can't see it. They can't see it in the spirit. They can't see it in the physical. So it doesn't matter what they think they see when it comes to you in your life, because I feel like you've totally disconnected from this person anyway. You over here in delight, honey. Delight, okay? Delight and delight. For real, for real. Tears, what tears? This person is in denial. All right? Let's see what's going on. Mercury did it. Blaming stuff on the stars and the moon and the sky, the bugs. Blaming stuff on astrology, doing it again. Oops, compulsion, bad decision. Definitely a bad idea. Let's see what's going on. Open third eye, saw email, digital interference, inner conflict. What did I just say? Social battery, 0%. Drained, antisocial, shut down. This person is starting to get so irritated by the fact that you keep growing, because they think that they're your victim. They think that you did something to them, which apparently you did not. All the thing I see you did was break a cycle and move on with your life. Over explaining everything. Anxiety, insecurity, rambling. Overthinking is what I'm hearing. Overthinking, underthinking. They go from one cycle to the next. Convincing yourself it's fine. Denial, emotional suppression. Totally fine. Whole life burning down. Totally fine. It's okay. It's all right. I don't know. It'll be fine. The walls are starting to, singe, and smoke is wafting through the motherfucking building, and it's like, it'll be fine. It's just a little fire. It'll be fine. You know what I mean? Like, you might want to call the fire department. you might want to get some help up in here. Okay, replaying the breakup. Their life is burning down, and they're stuck in their head. They got other shit to be worried about. Do you understand me? They got other things to be worried about, and they're replaying this breakup, this separation. Oh, laughing through the pain, humor as a shield, disguise. I don't know. Look, is he on fire in the back? He is. And they're making like they're fine. Their life is burning down, and they're just being humorous about it, or they're being laughed at. They need to go to sleep. They trying to get some oh man. Spiritual fatigue, wishful thinking, burnout, nap. Being too much again. Rejection, overexpression, shame. This person is on an emotional roller coaster. All right? They're on an emotional roller coaster. Let's see what it is you had to learn here with this. Let's see what it is you woke up to. Here, we're going to get up off this thing. Then we're going to get up off this thing. Don't text back. Eat a snack instead. What is this? Girl, even your tarot deck is tired of him. You've pulled the same cards 42 times. The cards are begging you to let this one go. He's not the one. He's the example. Shuffle your standards, not just your deck. Some of you could be card readers, tarot readers. You could use cards in your daily life. You could have been using cards while you were connected to this person, trying to figure out what it is and what it ain't. Okay? Stop asking the cards. Who this? You already know. At this point, you're just looking for a reason to ignore your gut. That's not your intuition you're ignoring. It's common sense in a cute wig. Okay, collective. That's not your person. Okay. So even if you're watching tarot because you're kind of like da 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 da, I don't, babes, you already know that's not your person. There is someone for you though. Trust your intuition. Remain independent of this past connection. A divine partner is coming, baby. It's not that. It's not the past person. For those who may still be teetering on, you know, if they wanted to. Period. Love doesn't need decoding. If they're ghosting, breadcrumbing, or too busy, they're not your person. They're just a waste of perfectly good mascara. Okay? That's what you had to learn. Someone already, learned this. This is what you had to snap out of, okay? He's not your person. I just want y'all to know that every one of these cards in this deck does not say he's not your person. Everyone don't. But this is clearly what you had to snap out of. And since you have done that, okay, you have tapped into this beautiful, delighted, the light energy. All right. Delighted in the light. Okay. For some, you may need that reaffirming. Okay. So this message will hopefully do that for you. They're not your person. He, she, them, they, whatever. Okay. He's not your person. He's your unpaid lesson. Some folks come into your life just to show you what you'll never accept again. He's not the one. He's exhibit A. Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. All right, collective. I hope something was said to bring you confirmation and clarity, boo. Let me know how it reverberated with you in the comments, okay? Um, I'll be going through the comments today on several videos that I've posted over the last few days just to tap in with you guys. I kind of let the comments do what they're going to do. So then, I try not to miss anybody, but sometimes it's a lot, sometimes it's not. It just depends on where I'm at, how I feel. I don't know. But I love you guys at any regard. And if I do not get to your comment, if I do not heart or get a chance to message back or to say thank you, I want everyone to know that I appreciate your presence on this channel and always will. Okay. If anybody needs a personal or desires a personal reading, the information is in the description. You can click the link. It'll take you to my website where you can book a reading. Okay. A reading. All right. Um, like, share, subscribe if you haven't. Turn on your notification bell so you know when I'm back with another message. Hype up the video. All right. I'm proud of whoever this is because it seems like you went through a whole lot of divination here. But you finally got the message. This person is not your person. So keep it moving. You got a divine partner coming, okay? I love you guys and I'll see you on the next one. Peace, family.